Hello, someone asked me to describe Orgone Accumulator do-it-yourself step by step, because first video which I published on my YouTube channel wasn't made for public. This video was made like private video for the people which I mention in this video, and I describe this Orgone Accumulator just quickly. In this video I will try to give more details with blueprints. I also want to tell you that I'm not in business with Orgone Accumulator. I'm not making them, I'm not selling them, and I'm not make any money. It is just I made this 2010 for some our research reason. We made two of them. A smaller one, it was first one which we made, and after that we made this bigger one which you can sit inside. Okay, I made this Orgone Accumulator by reading books of Wilhelm Reich and James DeMeo. This book is very good, and you can read yourself if you like to build Orgone Accumulator. Also, I want to tell you that it's very important to use right material. Let's describe here step by step. Step by step. Before that, just a second. I dedicated this video to this guy who built this Orgone Accumulator. This guy was across the street. He was a carpenter, and he died very soon after he made this Orgone Accumulator. When I visit him in hospital, I heard that he saying to doctors about this Orgone Accumulator which he made for me, and he was proud about it, and he said that it is his last project, which was true. I was touched then to hear that. I'm touched now because I'm talking about it. And this guy was Kalman Jury. Now I will explain. First of all, smaller one. So the basic things about making Orgone Accumulator: to have inner side covered with galvanized iron, and the wall, inside a wall there are alternating layers of sheep wool and steel wool. Let me show you forward. It is how it made, how construction was made. So we made the frame, he made the frame, and we put first steel wool layer up above that with sheep wool, and again. So we put 7 layers to fill this space. It is prepared before, which insert inside, and like this, and cover with medite material, which later it is also one bigger side of this, how it's made. Sorry, this laptop is a little slow by big power. in this small smaller orgone accumulator, you can treat the things what inside, but there is an outlet with a flexible iron pipe covered with some organic material. On the end of the pipe is a funnel, also from outside covered by organic material. So you can treat with this funnel the things which you cannot place inside, or you can treat some part of your body for other reason. After that, when we finished this one, we made a bigger one. So let's go step by step. It is backside. The skeleton was made by wood. Actually, it is high of this backside is 1750 millimeters. Width is 737 millimeters. Depth is 102 millimeters. So over here is shown what kind of wooden profile we use for that. This wooden stuff here is not to hold this structure. Actually, because when it's vertical and when you fill with iron wool and sheep wool, by the time it will happen that it will fall down to the bottom, and to prevent that we put few of them with this reason. It is dimensions of backside. Bottom side and upper side are identical, so we have 780 millimeters, 735, and depth is the same, 102. Let's go back to the door is 1725, width is 943, the depth is the same. Actually this window is these dimensions you can choose by your feelings. It doesn't have to be like this, it could be bigger, smaller, so we make like this one. Left and right side is identical, so it's again 1750 and 890, and the depth is the same. So what is important when to use unwashed sheep wool, or treat it just a little bit, you need to prevent to use to treat with chemicals this wool, otherwise you will destroy. It is in pieces. Before we assembling, I need to tell you that total weight of this orgone accumulator is about 250 kilograms, and it cost me about 500 euro in that time here in Serbia. So it is a little expensive. It is final look. In that time we didn't have the bench. After that we made the bench. So let's back on the beginning to describe something a little more. Outside of orgone accumulator was made by medite. This medite is 10 millimeters thickness, and medite plates on final medite plates was covered with shellac solved in alcohol 3 times. You can use any another material to outside, but this material must be without formaldehyde in production and must be organic. So it is the wooden skeleton. So see that it's very solid, and it is backside. So we put iron wool first, then after that sheep wool, and 7 layers. But it's very important to put more. When you cover it with medite, you will press and prevent to, when it will be in a vertical position, to fall down. It is what I describe. First put steel wool or iron wool, the finest which you can buy. Above that put sheep wool. Just a second. It is how it's made. So galvanized plate is to inner side, and there is layers, alternative layers, and above that is medite. It is bottom side which there is a force by weight. We apply more wooden stuff to be more stable, to not deform by the time. So as you can see, it's generally speaking, it's not complicated, but you need someone who has these skills to make it. I didn't have. I use my friend of mine, and that's it. So, thank you for watching this video.